guys, welcome back to our channel. And today we're going to be doing a reaction video to the Ace family's new documentary part 2.
Yeah, so we've seen the first episode and we haven't seen the second one yet. And I'm really excited. This series is kind of interesting.
It's extremely interesting
because,
and like really motivating. Yeah,
because you start YouTube as it being a hobby and for fun, but once you get like big, you don't realize how crazy it can be. So it's like really cool to see like what they go through. Not cool, but like interesting.
Yeah, just to see like what
people put themselves in, I guess.
When you're getting into this kind of
and we literally look up to the Ace family. Like we love them. Like they are
pretty much our like motivation.
Yeah, we like
since why we started
YouTube. Yeah, we love them and we look up to them.
So you guys keep on doing what you're doing. Keep your heads high, and we love you guys. So here we are doing the reaction, and so we told you guys we were gonna give you an update on Miley. 2 days ago we had to put Miley down because my cousin got home and she wasn't responsive. Yeah, so
it just, the vet was just saying that.
Yeah, the vet was saying that if we were to take her home that day, that she probably would have passed away like the next morning.
Yeah.
So, but now she's living her best life. Miley, if you're watching this, we love you and miss you so much. We love you, baby girl. We'll see you when we get to heaven. But yeah, now she's living her best life. Up with Jesus.
I hope she doesn't have lice.
No, she doesn't have lice, especially not in heaven right now. But thank you guys for all your support for Miley, and we appreciate all you guys.
Yeah.
But like we said, back to the reaction video. How far were they in when we started watching before they hit 1 million, right?
Yeah, well, I remember I started watching them like a little bit before I told you about them.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched their first ever video, but they took it out of their channel.
Is it where they're at the basketball court?
Yeah, she was living with him.
I saw that.
Yeah, but I guess they deleted it.
I saw that one, yeah.
Catherine and I, we would have never thought we would be where we are today. Because I feel like everything happens for a reason.
When did you start noticing your life just changing?
It just happened so much that it's like hard to pinpoint
one thing.
Life is completely different. Not only for us, but for the people who have millions of people watching them. Mm-hmm. It's completely different. You have to live a completely different life.
Mm-hmm. Have to walk on eggshells.
Constantly walking on eggshells.
It's very overwhelming.
We've gotten to the point to where we've been burned so many times that we don't really trust anyone.
Literally, like so many times.
Right,
it's
like
not even shocking.
Right, we expected it.
That literally they have to
for us when it comes
watch
to
like their every step.
Yeah, like
because like
imagine living like that. Like you can't
friends
really trust everyone who comes
that
into
I've
your
known
life because you feel
forever
like all they want is
that
just.
I'm no longer close with because of they want something from me.
Brother.
Always. It's never let's just hang out and be friends. It's always like, oh, let's hang out and then let's take a picture together so I can post on my Instagram so I can show people who I'm with. And it sucks because end of the day, when I hang out with somebody, it's to get away from all of that. It's to, you know, just be normal and hang out and catch up with a friend, because at the end of the day, it's always just our family. Every day, it literally, Catherine and I, Elle and Alea. That's it. So we don't get to hang out with people. So when we do hang out with people, it's like a breath of fresh air. And so for them and their mindset, when it's to ask us for something, to get something out of us, it's a shitty feeling. This is
our life.
There are certain things that frustrate us and can get to us at times, because in life, everyone goes through the good and the bad. It's frustrating because it's like whenever we do something good, whenever we give back or we trying to help people, like no one ever really talks about that. But as soon as like something comes up to where the Ace family is looked at in a bad light, or there's some like drama stirred up or some controversy stirred up about us, and it's not necessarily true. Like, people hop on the bandwagon so quick, and that shit will make the news rather than all the good things that we've done.
You know what my biggest
That you have to like literally watch everything you do.
say?
No, I mean, regardless of where you're gonna talk.
If that were the case, you wouldn't have started doing YouTube, because when you
So like that's pretty much like with the
you don't actually get paid anything until
like
you do it.
kind of with the Jordan
You work hard at it.
and
a
Chloe
lot of
thing,
different factors.
because I feel like people kind of
We didn't
a little bit made it more than really what it was.
It was our
Kind of exaggerated things.
Yeah, I low-key think Chloe made it.
Before we were famous, obviously, you know, we would make Snapchats and tweets and stuff. And then people go out of their way to make something seem so different of what it is.
Like, I literally just posted a snap of Alea, like, me playing with her laying on her stomach having tummy time, and now I'm getting bashed for it.
What do you mean? What are people, like, people saying something?
Like, yeah, they're saying I'm such a bad dad because I laid my newborn on her stomach, when it's literally just tummy time. Like, everyone knows about tummy time.
You're kidding.
I laid her on her stomach to give her tummy time. I'm sitting there, like, making a cute snap with her, and now people are bashing me for it.
No.
Like, this is why Catherine and I...
Everybody's always gonna try to nitpick something.
People always
Like
have
he's
something
literally
to
right
say.
there with Alea, laying right next to her. Like, what's the big deal if she's laying on her stomach? I don't know.
It's called tummy time. So she knows
They're
how
supposed
hold
to
her
have
head
that,
up.
right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that we're bad people, you know, and something coming out and circulating again is literally purely just to make us look bad. And
Facts.
that's literally what it's for. Serious. It's not that serious.
Even with our relationship, like, it's not perfect. Everyone thinks that just because we smile in every single one of our videos that we don't go through problems, that we don't argue. But we argue just like everyone else. It's life.
Can you imagine being in a world where good controversy is popular? Like,
Right, and that's the frustrating thing for us, because we're known for
Frustrating?
being
I think it's a
positive.
frustrating. I don't know.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Here you go, my man. Yo,
I love you, babies too. I love Alea. Thank you. And Al.
trying to help people. Making people happy, like, we're known for that. That's why we are where we are today, is because that's what we're all about. There's no more just doing things without thinking. We have to always think through everything now. And it's a lot harder. And so when it comes with family members,
It's more of the adapting to our new lifestyle. I think at first it was really hard for everyone to really understand that you can't do this anymore. Like, if we're out at a restaurant, you know, you can't tell your family,
Like,
don't
that's one of the
Snapchat
biggest, like,
that we're
one of the shittiest parts is that, like, literally they can't really go out, like,
safe.
Well, there was one time Catherine said that she doesn't post things
Everyone
till
having to be
after.
cautious.
Like, she'll take a
Even
picture
with
of
just,
like where
like-
she's at, but
and then
she's
post
not
it
there
after because you don't
anymore.
want
Yeah.
people to come and follow. That's the crazy part, because like literally you can't like hang out with your family like you used to, go to the movies, spend time with them, go to dinner, just because you're scared that people are gonna be over there bombarding you and like trying to
doesn't look picture ready, and that's
get pictures of you, and all you're trying to do is just relax, you know?
See it. We may not be okay with it because we're not okay with the way Elle looks that day.
Being her, you know, wearing a diaper,
And
wearing a
it's
pull-up.
crazy.
Right,
because-
whatever it is, and then once it's posted, it's out there for everyone to see, and people could take that picture and do whatever they want with it. This social media world is so scary because people make things out to be what they're not. There's plenty of people in the world that
It's crazy because as like supporters,
that's completely fine.
when you see them,
There's nothing wrong
you
with it.
want to go up to them, take pictures with them, but then you don't realize how much stress it puts on them,
Yeah.
knowing that literally this is what they get all the time. Like
Yeah.
they're always,
I mean, like, even when we met LaJuan James, I felt like, you know,
yeah,
he's probably just
Yeah.
trying to get a haircut and
yeah.
stuff.
You as a fan, you don't realize that, but then in reality, you're really causing like
that is part of the reason
not.
why
I mean, it could be stressful.
I mean,
I'm
like,
pretty sure. Just listening to the documentary is like pretty eye opening. That you don't want to be that person that's up somebody's ass just because they're famous.
I mean, and just like imagine you're trying just to get like one thing at the grocery store.
Or like
and it
take your
ends up
daughter
being-
out or something.
I would.
Yeah,
In the last documentary, they couldn't even take Ella in the backyard because people would just
Yeah,
be
people
surrounding
were-
the house.
yeah, that's crazy. There's like a level.
Where you, it's
Like
common
you're-
sense
like you're
not to
kinda-
do something.
Yeah, it's kind of creepish if you're out there swinging your daughter and somebody's out there watching you.
Like
So-
recording or something.
Yeah.
All right, are you guys ready now?
Make sure that you're not dirty.
Can we start this? All right, you ready, Al? Ready. Do we do? You know how to count to 10?
Oh no! Don't wait. Let's not fuss. She just put all this.
Let's try this again.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I got chocolate in my mouth.
No.
I'm good? Am I good? I got chocolate on my face? Let me see your face. You got a little bit of chocolate.
Uno.
One,
No. Uno.
uno,
Dos.
dos,
Tres.
tres,
Cuatro.
cuatro.
Cinco.
That one and that one and that one and that one and that one.
Okay, I'll do all 10 fingers.
Okay. Can I talk? Huh?
It's cool.
Then,
Hit that bell button.
but the button
And once you do those two things, all you gotta do is comment done.
done.
Exactly. No, we're not done yet. Okay? And so like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like me and my beautiful family always say, we'll be back
More.
with more videos.
Yeah.
Peace. Go ahead. What do you want to do when you grow up with Alea?
That you. I am doing really bit.
You with a
Like
layer.
I said,
That's what I understood.
without any of the negativity or any of the controversy, like, you can't become stronger. You know, and I feel like I said, I honestly believe everything happens for a reason, and we've obviously grown and adapted to our life being different, but as people, we've always been the same. The Ace family will never change.
So, do you like doing YouTube?
Yeah.
And I know what you see in me. You see the truth, see the me in me. You see enough to believe in me. You see your son, but is he in me?
Are you guys best friends?
Going out for us isn't really a thing anymore.
We have to be quick for whatever reason. It could be like, we're trying to get a prop for something we're filming, or it can be anything. And we're just in a hurry, and it's just chaos because there's one person asks for a photo, and we take the photo, talk to them for a little bit, and then someone else comes, and then someone else comes. And it just kind of turns into this like domino effect where like I'm standing there for 20 minutes, trying to meet everyone.
It's like,
I'm excited to meet everyone. I want to meet everyone, but it's just I don't get anything done. And come to find out, we were supposed to leave for 10-15 minutes, and it ends up being an hour and a half.
You can tell they're so genuine.
And that's just like
People are
daily
always gonna
living.
try to
That's
see-
just
That's
like,
just like every single day.
yeah,
It's
that's
like-
not even like,
It becomes a production just to go
Yeah.
anywhere.
yes. Sucks to say that because we have kids. We want them to be able to go out and experience the world.
Meet people, socialize,
Right.
all that kind of stuff. I don't want us to come off as being unappreciative and upset about it. It's just
No, this
a
is just us
lifestyle.
being real. This is just,
it's just our lifestyle. It's like
we have never said this is a bad thing. This is not a bad thing. This is just something we have to live with. And it just so happens to be worse for us because we're on a bigger scale. We're getting viewed by millions of people, and we got millions of opinions every day about us.
So what about people using you guys? Does that happen often?
Ever since we started this, we've been in so many situations where we've been burned.
We've literally learned from every single person we've hired, every single person who's been around our family. There's been times where like we would think someone's great at something or great for us for whatever the job is, And then automatically it's like, oh, this person's making a live stream at our house while they're working.
Yes.
Or this person is taking pictures of Elle
in
while
her
they're
diaper,
working.
Elle butt naked in her diaper, and it's in your phone now. Like,
we didn't know going into this that, you know, there's certain
That's
things
literally
that need to be
disgusting.
covered before someone even
You
starts
really
making
can't.
content.
That's the thing in this
our
world,
life has revolved around
famous or not, you really can't put your
people
trust
sign,
into too many people
making sure
because you
that
really
they
never
don't
know
get
who's
to
going to be out there, who's really there for you.
Yeah.
and
So
it's not a way to
I
live.
feel
but
I know
for us
what
to
they're
be
talking
safe,
about. I mean, of course, not on the level that they are because they're
There is times
up on
where
the
I gotta
scale,
get out the house
but
and drive and
I definitely
and
can
try to
sympathize
reflect and
with them.
just think about, you know, my family and what really matters. As the bigger we get, the worse it gets.
And it's kind of like that double-edged sword of wanting to show you guys things, but also wanting things to stay private. It's almost impossible, but
I think when we realized that this is getting out of control was when we had someone come into our house at like midnight. And for some reason, fans would always come. I mean, they would come during the day, the entire day. Obviously, there'd be hundreds of people a day during the day. But there would also be a lot of people coming at nighttime. And so when they would come at nighttime, the majority of the time, to get our attention, they would flash their lights into our windows. And that was always really scary.
I was getting a haircut literally in the middle of the night at midnight.
I was 7 months pregnant.
And you were 7 months pregnant?
6 months
Yes.
pregnant.
So it's me, my barber, and one of my good friends. And we see this bright light coming into the house. And we're like, what is that? And my friend, he was like, wait, let me go check it out. So he goes outside and there's a guy yelling, saying, you need to move your cars out of the street. And you need to move all your cars out of the street because they can't be here, or you'll get a ticket. And as he's saying it, I'm listening and I'm like, wait, what? We never have security up here. We don't have security in our neighborhood. Nobody comes up here at the end of our street up here on the top of the mountain. So instantly I knew something was wrong. So he comes back in the house, he tells us, bro, I'm just gonna move him so he just leaves us alone. So hopefully he goes away if I move him. So he moves the cars in the driveway, everything is good. All of a sudden he leaves. We're like, okay, good. Like everything is good. All of a sudden, 10 minutes later, he comes back. So then I open the door. You see him? Can you see him? Zoom in.
We're doing YouTube now, huh?
Look.
We're doing YouTube.
Look.
Wow, I didn't know we were doing YouTube, man.
Look.
Mr. Austin McBroom.
Look.
We're doing YouTube now?
Trolling.
I guess we're doing YouTube for sure.
Trolling. Just trolling my house.
Wow, people are complete creeps. This guy's over here. We're doing YouTube now. They're YouTubers. What do you expect?
Yo, why don't you go home?
Hey, you better shut the fuck up. You got me fucked up. And this is when I get upset because I'm okay. Like I'm in my home, right? This is our only privacy that we have. This is where my family lays their head at night. The girls are asleep, so I'm starting to get a little like, heated. So I get up and I'm looking through the windows and I'm trying to make sure like he's not with nobody. He doesn't have nothing that can hurt us.
But still, at the end of the day, you don't know anything.
Right, don't know anything. But
you don't know if there's people there. You don't know if he has a gun. You don't know if he has.
And I'm getting a little nervous because he's in his car and I don't know what he has on him.
I gotta tell you something, bro.
Can you get the fuck out of my house right now? Why are you sitting here trolling?
Bro, nobody's trolling, bro. What are you doing? Now you're gonna go back inside the house?
Look at him, bro. That's what I gotta deal with.
That bullshit, bro.
But at the same time, too, I didn't want to call the cops because I didn't know what he really wanted. I didn't want to, maybe he just wanted to say hi. I didn't know. So I didn't want to call the cops on him to make him seem like a bad guy. I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
And that's one thing is we've never called the cops on anybody.
We always give people the benefit of the doubt because we know what we do for a living. And he's like yelling back and forth with us, having a conversation, literally recording us. He pulls out his phone and starts recording us.
And everything right on YouTube, bro.
Bro, this is crazy.
Bro.
This is what I gotta deal with.
Bro, look what you're doing at 11, my G.
Really, bro?
Get the fuck out.
Look what he's doing, bro.
You were just talking all that shit,
leave, my G?
You were talking all that shit.
He was acting like he's security. See, Ace family, this is wrong.
Don't let him talk shit.
Bro.
Get the fuck out, my
I just want
G.
to tell you something, bro. Your cars didn't have to be moved, bro. It was just a fucking prank, bro.
Look at him.
It was a prank. You got pranked, and
That is some shit, bro. You don't get a life. Get a life, my G.
What?
The moment he said that, I go, okay, he's not right. Because what are you doing at my house trying to prank me when you don't even know me, right? I don't know you. And so then I decided to go up to his car because I feel like it's about time to go to his car and figure out what exactly is he doing.
No. His family, bro. Like, Austin McBroom, bro. Like, really,
Not.
bro. I had to, bro. No. I apologize, bro. Like, I'm real shit, bro. I apologize.
Now he's trying to apologize?
Bro, I'm not gonna apologize, bro. I swear to God.
Nigga, you're filming in front of my fucking house?
Bro, really, bro? You're gonna do some shit like that?
Oh, it was just a prank.
That's how you treat all your fans,
You're,
bro.
That's
Of
unfair.
course, that's not a fan. You're over here trolling him,
came to my house
disrespecting their privacy.
at midnight, filming my house while I'm getting a haircut. This dude right here, Ace family, you know I never do this.
Nah, bro.
You know I.
With your charity basketball.
You know I never do this. This dude right here, you see his license plate.
Really, bro?
You see who he is. He came to my house at midnight when I'm getting a haircut. My barber's right here, as you can see.
Now we want to do.
He came to my house trolling with my family inside, my daughter's sleeping. You come to my fucking house, you film my house, you film my address, acting like you're security. You lucky I don't beat your ass.
Check my Instagram since
You lucky I don't beat your ass.
Summers 95. Since you want to troll me now, right?
I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. Get the fuck out of my house before I beat your ass. You're very lucky. You're very lucky. You're very lucky. You know how I am. You watch my videos. You know what type of Hey, look at me.
It was just so bad and so scary that it could have been worse. Thank God it wasn't worse. Because this is the first time where I had any type of interaction with someone that I knew wasn't safe. But in the day, it seemed to be a fan, seemed to be someone who watches us. After that moment, that's when it got real. I was like, okay, security has to be around. We got to start maneuvering a little differently. We're not going to start showing as much because that could have definitely ended bad. But we never told you guys about it because we just didn't feel it was necessary.
But that's just one story out of many.
You can only imagine how crazy it was there when everyone knew where we lived.
If that ever happened.
And
it's just an unsettling feeling, like going to sleep every night and knowing that people know where you live. It's like
it's like
a never-ending
don't mess with
nightmare
a man's
almost. Like,
family. That's
you can't go to sleep comfortably.
Especially
you can't just,
when Catherine's 7 months pregnant.
lay back,
and
put your feet back, and just
room,
relax. You're always
and then he tried to pull it off like it was a prank. That's not no prank. You don't come over here shining lights in people's.
And even the transition we made here to this house,
windows,
nobody knew our address. We didn't film none of that. We didn't even give a house tour. Just the other day, we were sitting in the living room watching a movie, and our house is pretty much glass, so you can see everything. We have a driveway that's so long, right? We have gates at the front.
It's literally like our property, so you cannot come through our driveway.
Some dude comes up to the door, and then Catherine says, "Who's that?" And I'm like, the way she said it had me concerned because I knew we weren't expecting anyone. And I was looking like, yeah, who is that? He's just looking in like he's about to try to come in. And so I look over at my videographer and I'm like, hey bro, can you see who's at the door? So he goes to the door, opens the door, hey, can we help you? What are you doing here? And he's like, yeah, I want a picture with the Ace family.
This man came to their gate and wants a picture with the Ace family.
And
they've actually kept this house pretty private too.
After the incident happened with that guy, right? You think of the worst, but you don't think the worst could happen.
There was always an uncomfortable feeling of obviously being in our house.
And it was a shitty feeling because as soon as someone came, we would always tell each other, please don't go by the window. And then it would affect Elle because Elle would notice. And then that's when Elle started to know like about fans.
It doesn't feel good to tell your kid to stay away from windows. Like, your kid should be able to walk around their house and feel free and feel safe, but she just didn't.
This is your home, this is your area.
Not too long after that is when we got our house broken into. And that, I think that was it for us. I think we almost lost it. And for it to happen at the time that we take an Ace family member out to Disneyland with us is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what the worst part about that was? It wasn't even necessarily that we had our house broken into. It was the fact that it happened in front of millions and millions of people, and for a good reason. But people not actually believing that we had our house broken into. People pretending that, we hired police officers or actors or whatever.
I think part of it too was they didn't necessarily believe it because we never showed our privacy. We never showed them how crazy it was at our house.
Yeah.
We always put it underneath a rug about our privacy. We never really talked about it. And I feel like this is so good for them to know that we literally had no privacy. And this is the big reason why our lives are completely different and why they had to change and are changing. Regardless of what people say about us, we've always been the same from day one, and we'll never change.
Whatever you do, who cares what people think? Because regardless of what you do, people are always going to say something. That's sad. And now I see why nobody does it.
So for the safety of our family and our daughters, obviously we have to make some adjustments, so that we can, feel free again and
feel safe. Should we just tell them?
Flashed a house getting built.
Hold on, let me go back. Oh!
See?
That can't be a house.
What is it then?
That can't be a house.
What is it then?
Maybe a headquarters or something? Ace family headquarters? What?
But they just said that they had to do differently to make things safe. And it looked like they had kind of like their own land.
That's crazy. That can't be a house.
Why not?
No, there's no way that can be a house.
I think it's a house.
That thing's massive. That looks like...
But they're the Ace family.
Okay, but that's going to draw so much attention. Can you imagine somebody just flying their drone around and you just see...
Shaquille O'Neal's house is bigger than that.
That's a... I don't know. That's like a hotel or something.
Well, I guess we'll find out in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks?
Yeah, I said March 16th.
Oh my gosh.
Like, why?
Maybe it's maybe it's March 16th that the house or hotel.
No, it's the next episode. And then I said episode 3 or something.
Damn.
I know, like they would do
How long we got?
2 weeks, I said.
2 weeks, Nally.
2 weeks.
Actually, 13 days. Wait.
Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday? March 16th. Yeah, 13 days.
Okay.
13 days.
Yeah, because
until the next Ace family video. Like, it's crazy because you never really truly understand, like, as supporters, like we said, we're big fans of the Ace family, and if we were to see them, like, in person, like, it would be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But then once you see this, you're like, you also don't want to be...
Like, want to give them their space.
Yeah, you want to give them their space. And you also don't want to be that annoying fan that's out there, like, bugging them and stuff.
I mean, I understand why people want to take pictures, obviously, because you never know if you're going to see them. But it's like once, like Catherine said, once one person asks for a picture, it's like a domino effect. Then other people start asking for pictures, and you're like... at a store for one thing, and you end up being there for like more than an hour just because people are asking for pictures.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning in to our second Ace family reaction video. Our first one was on the house, and this one is on the documentary part 2. We saw documentary part 1, and we are like wow.
Yeah.
This is like such like an eye opener because it gives you so much inspiration, but then it also
and it gives you a lot of insight of the reality.
Yeah, the like reality of the life, and it's just like crazy what they have to go through.
And it's crazy because they started off as a hobby, and like Jacob and I, we like doing YouTube because we love filming and editing and stuff, and you never know if you're gonna get big one day and your life might end up like this. So it's just crazy because they didn't expect their life to be like this. So
yeah.
I just farted on my
guys for tuning into this reaction video of the Ace Family documentary part 2.
We have a lot of videos coming up. We actually wrote them down yesterday.
Yeah, we're trying to be a little bit smarter because usually why it takes so long to record is because we think so much and we're like that's not gonna be good, that's not gonna be good. So so last night we sat down and we planned and we wrote some ideas and then came up with a list for you guys.
We came up with the list till like May.
Yeah,
of video ideas.
So
yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for watching, and like this video if you guys are watching the Ace Family documentary, and comment what you guys think of it so far. And comment what you think that was. I think it's a house, he thinks it's a headquarters. Yeah, a headquarters. But again, shout out to the Ace Family. We love you guys. Thank you for all you do. Because they inspire us, and it's... You guys are awesome, man. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, we'll see you next video. Peace. Ready? Hey, Lou. I'm gonna go like... I'm gonna be like... I just like change. Look surprised! You're over here looking like you're about to release like a freaking R&B album. Ready? I don't know how to do. I'll be like, what? Like... That one's pretty good.